As you begin to settle in, let your body find a comfortable position and just notice how easy it can be to let your eyelids become heavy, just as if they know how to drift closed whenever you're ready. There's nothing you need to do but to allow yourself this gentle moment of pause. You might notice how the muscles across the forehead and the muscles around the eyes can soften, letting go a little more with each breath. And you might just become aware of the sense of ease spreading down through your face, relaxing the jaw and the neck, allowing those old tensions to simply melt away all by themselves. And every breath you take, each gentle inhale, and every slow, easy exhale allows your mind to become curious about new possibilities. Possibilities for comfort, possibilities for growth, possibilities for transformation. And as you listen, you might realize how simple it is for your thoughts to begin to slow, to quieten down, to become like soft ripples on the surface of a calm lake, as your conscious mind slips gently into the background, making space for something deeper, something more peaceful to arise from within you. And as I count down from 5 to 1, just invite a deeper sense of calm to flow through you with each number. 5, a soft, soothing wave of ease drifts over your body, signaling to you a gentle letting go. 4, the sounds, the concerns and the distractions of the outside world grow further away as you sink inwards, feeling supported and at peace. 3, every muscle, every nerve, every fiber loosens, softens and releases, as if the very air around you is filled with comfort. 2, the heaviness in your eyelids and the softness in your hands remind you of how naturally deep rest can be. And 1, in this quiet space, your mind opens just a bit more to possibilities you may not yet even realize. And as you relax here, safe and supported, you might begin to notice feelings shifting, becoming smoother and easier, like drifting on a gentle current. And you can just picture yourself floating on a calm, gentle river, surrounded by emerald banks and the warm rays of sunshine filtering through the leaves. The river is flowing slowly, steady and dependable, carrying you effortlessly through time. And each breath, in its own way, can be like the soft lapping of water against the shore, lulling you deeper with every subtle movement, every beat of your heart. And maybe you can sense a cool breeze against your skin, or the delicate smell of fresh grass in the air. It's a landscape so peaceful that every moment relaxation deepens. Your body, from the top of your head all the way down through your shoulders and arms, through your torso, your legs and your feet, feels lighter and yet grounded at the same time. And there's nothing you need to do. Just allow yourself to be carried gently wherever you need to go. And with this sense of drifting, you might realize just how easy it is to let old patterns simply float away, out of sight, out of mind, leaving you even more calm, feeling more spacious within. And the more you experience this peaceful state, the easier it is to accept that change is possible right now in the most natural and effortless way. And deep inside, there's a part of you that knows how to create a sense of inner freedom and trust without struggle, without force, with just a gentle certainty. Now as you drift comfortably in this place of quiet and deep ease, your mind can begin to explore what life feels like when you're free from your old fears. The fear of poverty often has roots in stories whispered by others, worries passed down, memories of times when resources felt scarce or uncertain. And yet as you relax, perhaps you can notice how those old stories don't define the landscape you navigate from here on. And I remember a story from long ago of a vast orchard where trees grew heavy with fruit. Not every season blossomed with equal strength. Some years the rains would be plentiful. At other years the winds might blow fiercely. And sometimes hunger hovered at the edge of the grove. But the gardeners knew that even in the lean times, the roots continued to stretch deep and wide, quietly gathering strength, creating a foundation that could nourish the trees through any drought. And just as the roots of those trees intertwine beneath the ground, so too can your own inner resources become activated right now. And you might not notice changes immediately. You might simply find yourself acting with a little more calm, a little more confidence, trusting that even when the world seems uncertain, some part of you is always gathering strength, preparing for abundance, adapting in creative and resilient ways. And that fear of not having enough, which may have been useful long ago, can become a gentle warning light, still helpful, but no longer overwhelming. You can choose to let your focus shift towards all that you do have, your skills, your ideas, your connections and your ingenuity. And what was once a heavy feeling might already seem lighter, like a fog lifting from the hills, revealing new views of possibility. And just notice how easy it is to allow your mind to imagine what it would feel like to feel secure, even when there are clouds on the horizon. And remember, within you there's a place that's unique to you, where prosperity can be redefined, not simply as the accumulation of things, but as the sense of certainty that you have what you need and you can create what you desire. And just as a seed holds the blueprint for a tree, your mind carries the blueprint for growth and success. And you might remember a time when a solution arrived unexpectedly, or a resource showed up just when it was needed most. These memories, no matter how small, prove to your unconscious that abundance is not always predictable, yet it often appears in ways you hadn't planned. And with each breath, let yourself believe in your own resourcefulness. And with each breath out, release any old imagined limits. And you might notice in the coming days and weeks how you feel more comfortable with the unknown, how you respond to financial thoughts and situations with steadier hands and a clearer mind. Embedded within you is the knowledge that you can adapt, you can grow, and you can allow fears to become the fuel for positive action. As you rest here, listening to my voice, your mind can gently let go of old anxieties and welcome in peace. You invite a sense of growing confidence about your future. This change can be subtle or profound. It can arrive now or unfold gradually over time as your inner gardener tends to your orchard, season after season. And soon you'll notice a gentle return of energy to your body, just like the sun rising over your orchard, bringing warmth and light to each leaf and branch. You may begin to feel the surface beneath you, the subtle movements of your breath, and an awareness of the room around you. In a moment, I'll count from 1 up to 5, and with each number, you'll become more aware, more refreshed, and fully aware of the new possibilities that await. 1. Allowing your awareness return to your hands and feet. 2. A gentle movement in your arms and legs, bringing pleasant sensations back to you. 3. Take a refreshing deep breath, inviting in clarity, freedom and calm. 4. Feeling lighter, more alert, and remember the comfort and strength that you found here today. And 5. Eyes open, fully alert, feeling grounded, clear and empowered, as if you returned from a restful journey, stronger than before. And in the days ahead, you'll find yourself making wise, empowering choices about money and security. At unexpected times, you may notice a quiet sense of trust emerging, reminding you that you have the resourcefulness and adaptability to handle whatever comes your way. Each time you think of abundance, your mind will naturally shift towards possibilities and solutions, supporting your continued sense of security and peace. Thank you for allowing yourself these moments of transformation and care. Every time you listen to this session, you'll strengthen your confidence and your sense of well-being. Growth and abundance begins within. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.